probably the last time any of us will be in this building. HHM is downsizing. They're changing their name. Brookner Partners, something like that. End of an era.
The show is falling apart before it turns into Breaking Bad. Everything that made the show what it is just withering away. Welcome back for some more Better Call Saul. Quick recap, last episode, Jimmy and Kimmy were used as pawns in Lalo's plan to get Gus. He actually kidnapped Gus and recorded him while he was in the lab. He was keeping secret from the cartel. And Gus finally killed Lalo, solo I might add, and buried him under the lab with Howard. And Mike, of course, staged Howard's death. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I want. I don't know how Kim's looking, though. I don't like it. I don't like the way Kim's looking. I'm just going to say that before I start this. Kim looked like she was guilty, and we know she's not in Breaking Bad, and you know that's on everyone's mind. So yes, I noticed that too. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go. The moment after Lalo and Howard are taken out of the show, the Saul Goodman sign is put up. I think this is tying into the last thing that we heard them say about one day we'll wake up and we won't remember it. Of course, being Lalo and Howard's death.
Ride with me, stay with me through the night.
This is the very same day.
On the way side.
Oh my god, these transitions are so gross. And they were both involving blood. I don't know who that is.
Ride with me, I'm aside through.
The cold opens on this show don't usually feel like a part of the episode. And no one's speaking. That's just part of the intro. That's how great this shit has gotten now. Howard's death is heavy on her. Huge part of the Better Call Saul series. Still no intro title card yet.
One day we'll wake up and brush our teeth and we'll go to work. At some point we'll suddenly realize that we haven't thought about it at all. And that's when we'll know.
Wouldn't that be crazy if Saul really thought about it every day? Even on Breaking Bad, they can't even sleep in there. They're in a hotel. That Gus? You gotta love a Gus in the Mexico scene. You gotta love it. Oh, this looks like a big boss meeting. Look at all those cars. Those white lights in his eyes, you know they did that intentionally. They're just showing in comparison what he drives compared to everyone else, yet they're all on the same level. They've got these cars that, you know, you would have as a toy car. It was the coolest thing you ever saw. Classics. And Gus is driving around in something you wouldn't even look twice at.
Siéntate.
Gracias.
Do you hear the music in the background? This moment is like swimming in tension.
El atentado contra mi sobrino en su hacienda falló. Fring, quien mandó a los asesinos y conspira en contra de nosotros. Yo exijo sangre.
Yo, the imagery just off Gus's glasses. Amazing. Did you see the fire?
¿Y acaso no los federales revisan los dientes?
Dice que el registro dental sí coincide.
Some bullshit. Gus got that kind of pull.
De lejos. Esta noche duerme. No, insisto. Unas de las chicas te visitarán.
Don't you understand, Hector? The Don is telling you this matter is put to bed. All the boxes are checked. Not one thing is amiss.
Que te quedes también, Gustavo, pero no quiero que me arruine el desayuno con el... El resto del norte será tuyo, trabajando para Bolsa.
Gracias.
Bueno.
Is it really that simple?
Cuando te miré los ojos, el odio siempre y cuando de quien manda.
Oh man, you want to talk about hate? Then you're gonna have Gus stand over the same pool? He probably starts planning it this day to go back down there and kill him. Right, he can have his shutters open without worrying about being shot. Who can live like that? It's not even worth it.
When can construction resume?
We'd need to find a new engineer and a crew to do the work. That could take some time.
Start today.
Right. That entire whole previous crew's compromised, especially with Lalo being involved.
Cadillac Cowboy is rolling in. He orders this and sends it back for a rum and coke. His loss is definitely your gain.
Did Gus come here to talk to this guy, to link up with him for some reason?
I make it to Europe my first time, and I got a little enthusiastic with my Eurail pass. Long story short.
Dude, don't you have, like, other customers? You're at work.
Am I talking too much?
No, not at all.
The vineyards are so steep, you can't get tractors up there, so they use horses.
Is Gus sweet on this guy?
I went home that night and I bought a bottle.
Mr. Fring.
Gustavo.
Hold on, there's something I have to show you.
See, this is the thing about Gus. I don't know if he's doing this for some other reason. Hell no, you can't fake that smile.
Brad, you let David know that I've been called away.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Whoa, that was a big scene for Gus. We saw someone that he cares about. We found out Gus is gay. I don't even know if that was hinted at any other time in any series at any other point. He's got the all clear from the cartel in Lalo's death. That right there just told us he still does not trust Gus. He might still, for whatever reason, one day go back and decide to kill Nacho's dad. What are you doing, Mike? Oh, so he would have to keep working for the cartel, probably, because they're going to press him now that Nacho's gone, and to be in a front for them.
Yes?
Mr. Varga, you don't know me, but I'd like to talk about your son.
My son?
Mike, what are you doing? Oh, man, this is risky.
What about my son?
I'm sorry, he won't be found. It was over fast, no pain.
And he did it himself to save you.
He had a good heart. You won't have to worry about the Salamancas. The day is coming. There'll be justice.
Justice? What you talk of is revenge.
Exactly. Oh shit, here it goes. Papa Nacho about to break it down for him.
My boy is gone. Ustedes son el cartel. Y su justicia. Todos son iguales.
Mike doing something like this is like something Nacho would do. Having morality among monsters will either drive you crazy or get you killed. That's it. Oh my god. I'm thinking it's a meeting or some shit, and then I just look up and then I just see Howard's picture everywhere. Damn, I can still hear him in his chippy voice like, Jimmy is doing his job and trying to help him out.
Addiction is a disease. He was a good lawyer. What else is there to say?
Expect to see him charging down those stairs with a big grin on his face.
Right. Dude is always smiling.
It's probably the last time any of us will be in this building. HHM is downsizing. They're changing their name. Bruckner Partners? Something like that. End of an era.
The show is falling apart before it turns into Breaking Bad. Everything that made the show what it is just withering away.
Maybe we should go up there and pay our respects.
Rich, good to see you.
All because Howard was in the room at the wrong time. Had nothing to do with what they were doing with him.
You two were the last ones to see him, weren't you? Howard told me that you were harassing him, playing elaborate pranks of some sort. That you wouldn't leave him alone.
Yeah, but those were just jokes.
I could have been more considerate to Howard. A certain amount of jealousy. Howard had the respect of my brother, which I never did.
Damn, he's playing the dead brother card?
Hounding on our door. We tried to calm him down. He just wouldn't. Finally, he left.
I know people are saying he was on drugs. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
She is not believing this bullshit at all.
It was about 1.5 years ago. I was still an associate here, working late on a brief, and I saw a light on in Howard's office.
Don't you dare say you slept with Howard. Or is she gonna say she caught him sniffing coke?
At his desk, head down, and he was snorting something. I looked at him. He looked at me. The next morning when we saw each other, neither of us said anything about it.
And this dude said he saw the other boss, I forgot his name, Miles, whatever.
In all the years that you worked with him, have you witnessed anything like this?
Saw it at the country club. Cliff, that's his name. Yeah, he saw it.
Maybe I misunderstood what I saw. Please excuse me.
Her sister's here somewhere. I'm gonna go find her.
They're not trying to tarnish his memory. Well, they are by lying on him, saying he did those drugs when he didn't. Damn, that was rough.
Let the healing begin.
She just kissed him and didn't say anything and drives off. Not a good sign. Gotta keep a close eye on Kimmy. I'm sure Mike and Gus already are.
Do I understand this correctly? You're requesting to withdraw from this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Wexler, Mr. Ornstein approached the bench.
Is she not allowed to? I mean, Howard died. Everyone in the court knows that was her mentor.
Would you care to supply any detail at all?
I'd prefer not to.
Mr. Ornstein's here. I'm here. We all showed up for your party and...
Oh, so you're saying let's just do this and get it over with while we're here? I get what the judge is saying.
It's impossible for me to continue with...
And why is that, Ms. Wexler?
Because I'm no longer an attorney.
Sorry, what?
I gave notice to the bar 2 hours ago.
Tim's not a lawyer anymore. Like I said, everything that made the show what it was is just falling to the wayside. Nothing is what it is. Except Jimmy's still a lawyer. He's still the same person he was since season 2.
Why? Why? After everything that happened, I mean, Jesus, this is your life. You're a lawyer. What about your clients, huh?
And what is she gonna do then?
Who are they gonna find who's half as good as you? No one. Find a new place. We're never, ever gonna come back here again. Okay, we're gonna...
Jimmy is finally rattled. Out of everything that's happened, he has not been shaking jittery like this until Kim decides not to be a lawyer anymore.
We are bad for each other. Apart, we're okay, but together, we're poison.
No, I just...
It's toxic, Kim, but I get what you were trying to say. He is right, though, 100%.
Okay, what happened to him wasn't on us. That fucking Lalo Salamanca back from the dead, and he walked through that door. He did this, not us.
Man, you want to say it a little bit louder? Jimmy, shit.
Mike Ehrmantraut had guys watching both of us for Lalo.
Mike told you that Lalo was alive, and you didn't tell me?
You were so hype about opening that new place, I remember the exact moment of the exact episode.
He would pull the plug on the scam and then we'd break up. And I didn't want that because I was having too much fun.
And she's doing what any sane person would do. People slip up, make mistakes, and do something they're not supposed to enjoy being bad, but they can't live with themselves the way Jimmy can. Is that Jean?
Rise and shine. Time to go.
Oh no, he's still Saul. How soon is this after Kim left? Oh yeah, this is his house.
Word stop. Soft damage. Doesn't matter what the x-rays show.
Oh my god, that's the most godly bathroom I've ever seen in my life.
Another public masturbator? Which one? A new guy? Everyone must be doing it.
This feels like Elton John's house or Freddie Mercury.
Get the kid with the camera. Send him up there. Man is outraged at the fiery fiasco on the 40.
He's not missing a beat. He's back in the full Saul Goodman mode.
Beanie Babies and edible arrangement. Shut up.
Auto insurance won't pay for your ripped off by your brother-in-law? Major or minor?
Are we gonna see Jesse or something? Wouldn't that be dope, like in Traffic?
I'm not paying for that muffled crap. Who wants a lawyer who you can't hear? What you do? Stop the
The whole tone of the show has shifted since it opened up with him waking up here. This feels like Breaking Bad.
I will see
Better
him in
Call
court.
Saul.
Screw the FCC. I'll go to the mat with those pencil pushers.
This does not feel like Better Call Saul anymore.
What could be more American than that? I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. Get all that?
How many episodes are left in this show? 3?
Though the heavens fall.
It's Breaking Bad now. You know, y'all know that's what that means, right?
Go! 1 Armani suits, 3 linen shirts for free! Let's go!
It truly feels like the end of an era is actually coming. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Better Call Saul Season 6, Episode 9. It's merging now. It's not Better Call Saul anymore. I said it like 10 times at the end of the episode. He's literally sitting in the same chair. And that looked like the same suit he had on when he first met Walt. I could be wrong though. He wears a lot of orange and green. But for them to jump straight to Breaking Bad Better Call Saul right from Kim leaving, that was really the only thing that kept them from going full Saul. Damn, where's Kim? How can a threat like Lalo be around and this big plan that can backfire in your face, get you disbarred, probably arrested with pranking Howard, that didn't make you want to stop? Not even just walk away, just stop. And finally getting a threat like Lalo removed and having actual breathing room and being able to regroup and just take some time to think wasn't even an option. Better call Kim. Her show just as much as Jimmy's. All the havoc that was wrecked while this show was what it was up until this moment, give her fair share. Conversation between Mike and Nacho's dad. Mike was hit with that hard truth. And to quote Stannis Baratheon from Game of Thrones, hard truths cut both ways. There's no way that the people you were involved with were evil, but you weren't. Monsters. He didn't fall in with bad people. Doing monster shit? No, he was a monster. Same way with you, Mike. You're a monster. The only true way, according to Nacho's dad, is to do it through the actual justice system. The law. He wanted to go to the police so many times. He wants the trial. He wants everyone to be held accountable. Even if his son would have went away forever, he probably didn't care. Clearly didn't understand how that kind of world works. So maybe he did and just didn't care. But once Lalo was gone, everyone hit the ground running back to what they were doing. When can we get the lab up and going? He told Mike to do it that very same day. So Mike's back hitting the ground running. Everyone except Kim. Kim cut and run. HMM is disbanded now. They're going to be a whole new firm, kind of starting over, but they're still doing their thing. They're downsizing, but that's one of the partners whose name is in the building died, so not too unexpected. This episode early on showed a masterful use of the environments, utilizing Gus's eyes, well, his glasses. The moment with him with the wine bottle and that guy, I think him looking at the pool was him saying, all right, it's finally time for me to move on. That's why he came back and went straight with that guy and was flirting with him 100%. The fire in Gus's eyes, on top of him just expanding his character and showing that he cares about something other than what he's already lost in Breaking Bad. Wouldn't even say dangerous. He looks like one of these Italian mafia wise guys, back all arch, walking around, you know, kind of slick, kind of smooth, but like, this is perfect. Just like Don Eladio said, but if you look in his eyes, just avoid all the other shit and look in his eyes, you see it. He probably has a disdain for almost everything around him, but it's about that paper. It's about getting revenge. What was the name of this episode? Fun and Games? It's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. The titles for these episodes in this final season, the fact that this much effort was put into it and how much it relates to the episode and that it's something and something. Labor of love up and down with this show. If you were in Jimmy and Kimmy's shoes, you'd be like, hey man, if something crazy threat ever comes or something, I can go to Mike or Gus and I know they got that firepower, or if I got a deal that I can bring to them, you know, something like that. You figured it'd be good having somebody like that in your pocket, monster or not. I mean, look at the type of work you do. But then you start thinking about, all right, now I'm just going to be a loose end. What if the shit was to all fall down? What if Gus was to get killed and they know I was a lawyer that was connected with him? Who's to stop the cartel from sending people to kill me just because I'm vaguely involved? That's the type of shit that he's in. Jimmy has no mind. I'm talking about us. We know Jimmy still does it, but I don't think I could, and I don't think most of the people watching this reaction would either. Kim is gone. I think there's 3 more episodes left. Don't know where this is going. Feels like Breaking Bad. Maybe we'll see Jesse and Walt. I don't know, but next Tuesday can't come quick enough. Monday, but the reaction will be up Tuesday. If anything stood out to you in this episode or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're family, and you know it. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.